In today's video, Havenhand and I will be taking on 3 of our friends in a 2 vs 3 Minecraft Hardcore Manhunt. The rules are simple. If either of us die, the hunters win and we have to restart. If we survive to 100 days after the onslaught, then Haven and I win. Now, you know I have to do it, so I'll keep it short. If you guys aren't subscribed, please make sure to hit it and the like button to help out the channel. Drop a comment down below on any cool ideas you have for challenges. We'd love to hear them. And with that out of the way, we start off on day 1, where we started the clock and Daniel and I began running for the hills. One might say we have a strategy this time through, and one might say we don't have anything in mind at all. Whoever said the latter is correct, because unless Daniel was a mastermind behind the scenes and didn't tell me anything, I had absolutely no clue what we were going to do. I was just getting resources and hoping to survive. I continued running once Daniel was able to break off for a second to get some tools. He was able to take Jared out pretty quickly. And then Chris came through afterwards, almost taking me out too, with half a heart left. I needed some food desperately, so I started chopping down mushrooms in the dark oak forest to make some stews. Gray got lost with his coordinates, and this is looking more like 2v2 all over again. Chris and Jared were able to make basic stone tools and get back to us before Gray even found us. Well, now it's a 3v2 because they're all together, but we have shields that Daniel got from the village's blacksmith, so this could be relatively easy. With the 3 of them defeated, it was time to finish collecting the resources we could from the village and hit the caves. We needed to get kitted up with some iron armor as soon as possible. On day 2, we got geared up to full iron, and Daniel actually was able to secure a few diamonds. It wasn't too long after until I was able to get myself 8 the next day. Although we realized we were idiots because we didn't have anything we actually would need for enchants, so we had to return to the surface on day 4 in order to run and collect some sugarcane and leather. We ended up just going ahead and slaughtering stuff through day 6 just to make sure we had plenty of food. We sat ourselves down to cook down all the food we could while collecting plenty of apples for the excessive amount of golden apples we'd inevitably need over the course of the next 100 days or so. At night, I stayed on the surface while Daniel returned to the caves. I wanted to get us bows as soon as possible. I also decided that I really wanted to get myself a music disc, so I hunted spiders, and I just ended up putting myself in more danger trying to get this music disc. I collected all of the string we would need and headed back down to the caves. Unfortunately, not long afterwards, Daniel found a mine shaft, so all of the time I spent on the surface wasted. Well, at least now we'd have easy, high-level power bows. Daniel was able to collect some cheeky blue rocks while we were separated, so it was time to go on ahead and make another portal so we could get plenty of levels. We started looking around through day 11, but we weren't able to find anything too interesting. I was hoping to find a fortress pretty early on to get blaze rods, although we were able to locate a bastion on day 10. We grabbed the gold blocks and the chest in the middle, which had some pretty good items, including diamond armor and even some ancient debris. Daniel got an efficiency 5 pickaxe, and I took the diamond cursive binding leggings. I was gonna hold on to it and remove it with a grindstone. I know I'm pretty smart. On day 11, we returned back to the overworld and decided to set up a base in a nearby surface cave so we could place down our stuff and not have to worry about carrying everything around in our inventories. Also, who else didn't know that cursive binding and vanishing can't be removed with a grindstone? So much for being so confident about it. You'd think I'd know this with how much I play this game, but yet here we are. Anyways, it was time for me to start looking for plenty of diamonds now, especially as we were already pretty close to full diamond from everything we were in the bastion. While I did this, Havenhand went to work on getting enough leather for a level 30 enchant table. By the time of day 16, I also found 16 more diamonds and was getting pretty lucky. Daniel started up a simple sugarcane farm to finish up the enchanter, and I found a few more diamonds. I headed back up on day 18 when the enchant table was completely set up, and we made more diamond pieces where we enchanted up our gear along with plenty of books to combine. All we did on the next day was grind gravel, as we didn't have a lot of arrows. Oh, and Dan went poop. It was an exhilarating day. Now that we were geared up as much as we could, we felt safe going back down into the caves for longer to try and get full diamond armor. We got 8 more diamonds in the process of just grabbing as many levels as we could. At this point, considering we didn't really need any more diamonds, I just decided to go ahead and pop into the nether really quickly in order to just mine quartz instead and get even more levels faster. On day 31, we finished grinding levels and it was time to head home to enchant some. It was mostly books at this point in order to upgrade our axes and armor. We got our armor up to prot 3 on everything. I also had sharp 3 and a power 4 bow. So we were definitely pretty geared. We did say that no potions were allowed, so unless they broke that rule or all 3 of them had full diamond 2, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Anyways, on day 35, we went out to hunt chickens as we both still could use some more arrows, and so we did that along with completing some other tasks, like me being AFK. On day 39, we set up on a little island where we mined a patch of gravel, took a little nap, and before we knew it, morning of day 40, the enemies appeared dressed in partly diamond armor. We should have this in the bag.
I guess that's one.
How am I missing these?
How am I missing these? How am I missing these?
We missed these!
We should
Oh, the rain
one
stop.
and solve the game.
Ow! Ow! No!
Yeah.
I'm in the water and I just hit bed again. Ow!
Yeah, I'm a gamer, whatever. What of it?
Ah! I'm pretty sure that was Did any of you guys have flame or was that myself?
It was probably you. I think you're just dense.
I'm pretty sure I shot an arrow at
The Street Boys.
Where's my team?
Get him! Snap his neck!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Touch his balls! Touch his balls! Grace down! Grace down!
This is the time!
You still frozen, Daniello?
Yep.
He's quite literally just floating in the water.
Oh,
He's sinking now. All right, are we good? Are we good?
Stop it!
Stop it!
Watch out, Chris!
Oh, where did this come from?
Chris is down. His stuff burned.
His Discord crashed.
Oh, Daniel's did?
Yeah.
I'm finishing this out on my own. Oh, he's back.
That's fine.
He's coming for the.
He's not backing the call. He's just. What the fuck?
Down he goes.
Oh no.
You are such a biscuit, dude.
Sure enough, we had it in the bag. We completed the fight by collecting our spoils of war and made our gear that much better before heading back to the base where we set up some farms in order to continue enchanting. Also, we just wanted a supply of food instead of killing everything nearby, so we started with a wheat farm and then made a sugarcane farm and a cow farm for leather. We also had depleted some of our golden apple supply, so it was time for us to hop back into the caves to mine tons and tons of gold. We spent from day 43 to 48 just mining and mining for gold, sticking right around that Y24 mark. We didn't need more diamonds, so there was no point going lower. I wish we were near a mesa because that would make getting gold insanely easy. After collecting a significant amount of gold, we returned home and smelted it up before making all of the golden apples we could. Next, I realized I forgot to make a chicken farm, and we need plenty of arrows for the next fight because neither of us had infinity. Hey, if you couldn't tell, that was foreshadowing. After plenty of time with chickens and getting plenty of arrows for the both of us, I went to meet up with Daniel, who had gone to look for a village where he had found one and got an infinity book. Hey, that's great! But now we don't need arrows anymore. Ah, come on. Well, that was a lot of wasted time, but it's not time to complain and moan because I see some hunters coming at us right now.
God, Gray actually shot me.
Oh, shut the
Wait.
f up.
Oh, I don't think I wonder if no, I don't have any of those. Okay, fine with
Jared,
normal,
Jared, suck my off. You, he just hit me like 8 times in a row.
I'm not hiding.
Yes, you are. You're behind a wall.
I just okay. A second. I wasn't a second ago though. Okay, this is a bad. Like we are doing worse than when they had full dive.
Yeah, I know. We're actually playing like dog.
Okay, now I'm my master plan.
Jared's probably gonna go around to your left.
Jared's never done that a single time. I don't know.
Get him! He's alone! He's alone!
Jared, you're becoming a little too predictable.
Thanks, Gray.
I don't have a fishing rod. And this isn't 1.8.
No, whoa. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
There you go. Alright, I got great.
Oh, what the?
May have just shot
Hey, if we lose, it's 100% because Jared's using a.
Remember that
lose anyway.
Dude, how has Jared not died anyways?
Anyway, broskies, I'm a bounce.
How are we alive?
I don't know. I've hit Jared so many times.
What are you guys doing?
Why did you give us?
Oh, hey, Chris in the cum.
He hasn't got a water bucket. Put him alight.
Aw, the fool.
He's now got a water bucket.
Wait, are you coming back?
I'm coming back.
There you go.
I had to get my shit on.
Uh,
Thanks, Jared. There's some loser here in iron armor.
Okay, well, this is just... Alright, cool.
Well,
Those hit so hard.
yeah, when you have only iron armor.
that was such a... And no one heard that, did they?
What?
I was so disappointed. Gray, I heard that.
What? Called me a porcupine?
You went, oh,
yeah,
you porcupine.
Yeah, we all heard it.
It just wasn't funny.
Oh, no, it was great. It was,
Dude, it was great.
I thought it was really fun. Oh, I thought it was really funny. Because it's just like, because you are. Oh, that was great.
Ah. That was really neat.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it is so bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you guys are getting dangerously close to the chat.
Oh yeah, the like...
Stop that.
Okay, alright, spicy
What the
boys.
fuck? You took a water bucket and replaced it with arrows.
Are you trying to beat me to death with fucking goals?
No, now I am.
Awful. You guys are awful. How did our chat stay like this? They light up so neatly. I hate it here.
Oh, I didn't see you down there.
I didn't even get an axe. Where did all the axes go?
Well, Gray just died with all of the axes on him. Gray had every single one of the axes in there, and he just died with them.
Literally, like, we can
Wait,
end this fight.
one axe on me.
The lava buckets, everything was so neat.
Ow!
We can literally end this fight by just breaking the bed.
I'm kind of enjoying just spawn camping them. Here, I've fixed it. Oh, Daniel, you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Christ.
Is this what being a dad's like? You
No.
guys are awful.
We just go straight. We don't respawn.
There.
Did they just kind of...
Oh,
no, you don't. You get out of here.
Fuck, how did you guys mess up the chest so fast?
Come here, Gray. Come here, Gray.
Ow!
How did water buckets get addition? I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
You guys had it so organized. What?
How?
What is this chest?
So this is the fight Daniel nicknamed the Iron Cannon. I'm sure you can see why. Although their plan was significantly flawed in how obvious and close their beds were to us, so we just destroyed their beds and they stopped spawning. Now that the fight's over, I know I just got done gold mining, but we needed more because this is going to be the last time where we devoted a significant amount of time to mining. So while Dan decided to brave the nether in search of another fortress, I hopped back down into the caves one more time with my trusty pickaxe and mined to my heart's content. I came home on day 58, so only a few days of mining, and I was able to get a decent amount of gold actually. I now needed to get ender pearls, so I also went to the nether where I found a warped forest. If you didn't know, endermen have a high likelihood of spawning in this biome, so it's a great place to hunt them. Daniel joined in on the pearl collection on day 60 after he found a fortress and ripped through it, gathering the blaze rods we'd need. We left the nether on day 62, and it was time to get our team together. Oh, you thought this was 2 versus 3? Well, actually, Daniel and I have a little known trick up our sleeve, never seen before. We got dogs! Oh, now you're saying this is the first time we've done this. Daniel's done it many times before? Okay, never mind then. Well, We're still getting dogs then. We found some dogs in the forest on day 63 and brought them home. Before breeding them though, we wanted to go to the nether to get plenty of netherite. Otherwise, the dogs would be in the nether with us and it'd just be a nightmare. So on day 64, we started the insanely tedious and boring grind of netherite. We kept it going until day 77, where we were very netherited up. Daniel took a lot more of it than me, but you know what? That just means I can hold myself better in battle. That's on him, not me. Anyways, now that we had full netherite, it was time to start breeding the dogs, so we scoured the landscape and killed everything in our farms to get enough meat to provide the mass of dogs. Before long, we were working with a unit, and there's no other way of saying it. It was the pack. Oh, I hate myself. On day 91, the final fight began as we finished giving them some food, and our friends ended up showing up on the bottom of the hill, and it was time to finish this out. It looked like Gray also had a pack. I wonder whose is better.
Anyway, so like, doesn't your viewers are gonna get bored of the same infight every time?
Yeah.
You would think. I can't get out of the water! There's too many dogs!
They literally can't kill my horse because they just.
Get shafted!
Great. It's too much.
Get back in there! Why do you don't
I
move?
would like to fully remind you guys that this was awesome. Be like, yeah, you could.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never say.
Where even are you?
I'm like right behind you, Daniel.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Half of my dog is like kamikaze up here.
No, don't shoot him into me! Don't shoot him into me! Who shot Haven into me?
Me, get over it.
No! There's so many dogs!
Alright, lads, I think we need to have a conversation about dog usage in future Manhunt.
Maybe.
You started it!
You need that conversation.
I think I have enough, and then you're like,
Stop burning the dogs! This is inhumane!
That's the point!
Where did you get a trident from?
Oh! Hey, Gray. Nice helmet.
no, did it break?
Yeah, it did. What'd you expect? It's gold!
Don't you dare! You absolute man-liker!
It's just me just going after Austin.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris's helmet's broken. I'm sure it'll be soon.
Oh no!
The table! It's broken!
Oh my. Is it just Marvin by himself?
Yeah, I've killed Chris.
Quail literally.
Why does
Don't miss! He don't miss!
Chris, why does this bow not have infinity? What is wrong with you?
Can you have flame and infinity? I thought you couldn't get flame and infinity at the same time.
Yes, you can. It's mending and infinity. You can't get the same.
It doesn't matter because I had like 4 stacks of arrows, so go fuck
Also,
yourself.
your
You had
helmet-
your own-
No. I don't have another helmet, so it's fine. I also don't have f***ing arrows because someone...
You were shooting with the bow. What happened to your arrows?
It broke! So I threw them out!
Great, he doesn't normally get this intense, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
you have come in a bad day.
My bow!
Pay cuts.
It's broken!
Just like fucking build up tension.
I don't know who I'm hitting.
That's
Hey.
literally what I did, like, bro, is I just stopped
Oh,
eating-
well, sorry, wrong guy, Daniel.
Oh.
Hey!
Kill him. Oh my god.
Alright, now I have to carry on the tradition where I fell.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Just shoot him.
Oh, he's got a cake this time.